Ladies and Grumbly Finishes, for those of us who remember that name. Now, I'm not saying that this one's bad, this 70s tribute from 2013, but if you've got one, don't leave it in a room on its own with your missus. Alright, let's have a listen, see what it does. So, surely it is pickup time, and we will start with the distorted or noisy setting on the amplificator, and we are on the bridge pickup. So, that is very 1970s, I might say. Yes, enough of that. I really could do that for an hour. So into the centre. That's probably the rudest sound that I've heard from a 6-string fretted instrument. Onto the neck. Who says you only get an oo with Typhoon? Right, let's see if they clean up, if they won't clean up. And again, starting with the bridge pickup, and yes, we are now clean, everything's flat out. Centre. Neck. Really crikey. Okay, let's have a jolly good look round it. So from stem to stern, we have, of course, the Gibson silkscreen veneer with the 70s Tribute truss rod, and 70s Tribute I would say is fairly accurate for this. We have got Grover 18:1s around the back here, and this fabulous volute. Now, if you're unsure about volute just means curve, really, and it's largely understood in writing, you know, in script. So, I mean, they've all got a curve. So here's that DC, and I mean that does have. I mean, there is a curve. So strictly speaking, at the back of every headstock that bends backward, there is a volute of some sort. As I say, a volute just means curve, but this one's got a great big fat one, which will increase its stability and robustness. So what you've got is definitely what I would describe as a 70s neck. It's not a big fat 50s chunky baseball bat, and it's not a skinny wizard type 60s. This, I would say, will not offend anybody at all. It's a really nicely balanced neck. Now, what Gibson's website does not tell you is what the trapezoid inlays are made of. But certainly, we do know that it's a rosewood fingerboard, and it's a very dark rosewood, that, isn't it? Beautiful. The frets are in great shape on this one, as it turns out. In fact, it looks like it's, you know, had a bit of hobby use, I would say. But I reckon that those inlays, they're MOP, aren't they? They are mother of pearl. I would say absolutely, undoubtedly. There'll be some information out there on the net, because there always is, but, you know. So, yes, 22 frets on a rosewood fingerboard. And let's get to the talking point about these guitars. 2013, and I don't recall a pair of Dirty Fingers being fitted to any other Les Paul. These are both popping out in the mid-15s, which is, well, it's not insane. Yeah, on the other hand, it's slightly insane. And they are really, utterly brutal. They're brilliant. And they do offer tones that will suit all styles boringly, but they're definitely made for rock and blues and probably also heavy metallic music. So traditional mahogany neck with a mahogany body with a maple cap, and that's definitely got a bit of a curve going on there. That's quite a pot belly, I would say, for one of these. So it's a traditional studio construction, and of course you've got a tunematic and stop tail with witches hats controls, 2 tones, 2 volumes as per, exhaust pipe in the side like you'd expect. This particular one, it's got it's been knocking around for 10 years, so it does have a couple of nicks and knocks, but these were designed to wear prematurely, so that you will get a shine on them and some rubbing in those areas which make it look, you know, road worn, professional, like it's had some use. But certainly brutal they are. And if you are in the market for one of these, just check the usual. I mean, luckily with these, as opposed to many other Gibson Les Pauls, you don't have to take the pickups out to know what they are, because it very, very clearly says dirty fingers on the bobbins. So happy days there. And yeah, they are absolutely brilliant guitars. The action for this one is precisely where we like it, at 1.25 on the 12th and 2 on the high E and 2 on the low E at the 12th. It plays like an absolute demon. It's dead easy and it is loud. So thank you all ever so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.